Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 19 of Enigmatica 2 Light. Today's gonna probably be the last episode, so we're gonna go off with a nice blast off into outer space. So let's get to it. We're gonna build a rocket and take off. That's the goal. Well, we're gonna also do a quick server tour for the various bases that have been active since the last one, and just so you can see them. But we've been putting it to a vote, and the majority of people want to move on, so we're going to move on. Now, we need to set up a few machines, so our goal right now is to get a guidance computer. I have the rest of the parts for a rocket. Actually, we need a guidance computer and an electrolyzer, so we can make the rocket fuel. But in order to make these, we need a couple parts that we cannot make without getting into advanced rocketry, mainly these circuits. So we're going to need to make a cutting machine. We're going to need to make a precision assembler, and we're going to need to make a crystallizer. So overall, we're going to need 4 machines in order to get a rocket up and running. So let's just get started and set them up. To do this, you need your hollow projector. If you're playing along in this quest, I believe... Let's see, where is it? Advanced rocketry. I had one in storage, but I'm blind here. No, it does not give you one. Okay. I thought maybe it would have given you one, but nope. Ooh, loot chest. What do I get? Distractions already. Potato chips. Okay. I guess we can bring them with on the journey. In a bit. Get the computer first. Alright, so to do this, we're going to need the hollow projector. So we need to set up, like I said, we need a cutting machine, so let's just start there. Are you set? Cutting machine, okay, and then what is this? Right click, I believe. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot these things. I forgot the motors and coils. Let's see how bad the recipe is real quick. Motor. Of course, we're going for elite. Oh, it's these things. Yeah, that's a coil. Now, it's weird because you need titanium. If you're playing along, titanium you find on other planets, but there is a crafting recipe for it. It's not necessarily cheap, but it's there. So I'm just going to add in that. And this. No, I can't because we need iridium plates. Oh, I should actually be able to make those. This isn't expert mode, so we could just drop them in the compactor here. There we go. So let me make a few of these up so we have enough materials to actually make the machines, and then I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So I think I got enough stuff. I've got a lot of stuff. So much stuff. Let's see here. Input hatch. Drop it there. Oh, that's right. These guys. Let's put away my wrench because I don't need it. Tanks will be later. That'll be later. That will be later. And we're good. Yes. So if you hold your projector, you can sneak and mouse wheel. In this case, or is it just mouse wheel? No. It is, but it's not built yet. Maybe cutting machine doesn't have a second layer. Let's see here. Cutting output. You need a lot of blocks, so what's this one? Power is there. And oh, a blade. Gosh dang it. What is it? What's a blade assembly? Make. No, I don't have any of this stuff. Plates. Craft 10. Yep, sure, that'll work. Make me some rods. Oh, perfect. Well, while that's going, do you have a second layer? I guess not. Let's sneak right click and let's set up the crystallizer. So this will be input, output. I don't know where this is going to go. Yep, go for it. Let's go here. Yeah, sure. No. Put it back one. Block of, yeah, 3 blocks in between. That's good. Now what's he saying? Blocks are going to be in that chest. Okay. Need a saw blade. Put you here, and then right click. There we go. Now these machines, they have an on-off button in the top corner, so I don't have a power issue, so I'm just going to always leave them on. My wrench for Draconic is set to my basement crystal. I think, yeah, there it is, over there. So I'm just going to link that to the power side, and this guy should have power. There we go. So let's just set up these other machines real quick. Structure, input, output, coil, plug, and a coil. This is one of those machines that has next layer. Actually, I think it has 2 layers. More. Bunch of crucibles. I've already made these up. Throw you on. Check again. Go up. Is that everything? Okay. Where's the... over here. No. Oops. I broke it. I broke it. It's broken. That's the crystallizer, not a thing. Okay, that's what I thought. There we go. Crystallizer. Done. Last one we need to do is the assembler, and then we need to actually use these machines. Which just can go over here. Yeah, sure. Let's see, where is it? Assembler, power, fluid. Oh, you're this guy. Makes it nice and confusing because it has so many different options for you. Okay, motor. Let's do... Sure, power can go there. What is this? Assembler. What's the assembler do? Doing this one, right? Uses... So it can take fluid, but it doesn't need fluid. Alright, so we'll do input. We'll do an output. And then the rest are going to be this. Because we've got power, we have input, we have output, so we don't need anything else. Let's see here. This is glass. I made sure to grab some. The middle is empty. And then it should just be machine structures. Yep, there we go. And how'd we do? It turned on, so there we go. We'll link you here and here. These guys are the same. They got a power button, so make sure to turn it on. So if you put your stuff in there and it doesn't work, that's why. Alright, so honestly, there's no point in setting up recipes for these because we're not going to use them that much. I'm just going to grab some silicon. We need the silicon to go into here, the crystallizer, which is this one. So we'll just throw it in, input, where are you? Here. And let it go. And then they should pop out over here. We take these, they go to the cutting machine, so let's get, I don't know, 3, sure, 3's good. Throw that over here. We'll get the little circuit pieces. Well, not yet. They're the wafers still. Alright, so what do we need? Eye of Ender. Well, actually, let's see. We need 4 of these, so let's get 4. 4 eyes. Like someone wearing glasses. Where's this go? Probably over here somewhere. Input this, that, and that. No. Does the order matter? I'm probably missing something. That's a circuit. That's what I'm missing. So I'm just going to go ahead and make these up. That way we can make the electrolyzer and just get on with it. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so little mistake. We need this guy, chemical reactor as well. So we need electrolyzer and the chemical reactor. So I set them both up. They're nothing super fancy. If we just break this, throw it back down. Nope. Throw it back down. It's fluid output, 2 outputs, 2 power, and 1 input. Then it's just a coil machine block. This guy over here. There you go. We have 2 powers. We have a regular item input and output, and then we've got fluid output and 2 fluid inputs. So this will take 2 different fluids basically and combine them together. This one will take 1 fluid and separate it. In this case, we're separating water. So let's dump that here, switch it to output mode so it pushes it into the machine. Turn it on. And what this will do is it'll fill these 2 tanks, basically, with hydrogen and oxygen. So all we have to do is move that. I'm going to use an ender fluid conduit. From there to there. And so those are the 2 inputs. And let's get rid of this. That way we are inserting into here. And we are extracting from here. There we go. And so if we check this somewhere down here. How you doing? Good. Oh, this machine needs to get turned on. Boom. There we go. Now how you doing? Rocket fuel. There we go. So I'm going to pipe that out. And that is going to go into an ender tank so we can move it wherever we want. In this case, it's just a personal ender tank. Oh, it pushes out automatically? No. Okay, that's just textures glitching. That's fine. That's cool. Insert and extract. And there we go. This will fill up with rocket fuel. So I have a corresponding ender tank and a black hole tank, which we will set up at the rocket site in order to just have rocket fuel whenever. So we're basically turning water into rocket fuel. That's pretty efficient. Alright, let's put this away because we don't need it. So now what I would like to do is go around and show you the bases and how they've changed. Oh, by the way, I hooked these powers up, I don't know if I said, to my draconic thing. You can see the laser going. So it's all hooked up, ready to go. So let's go and check out some various people's bases. So we'll start, well, we'll just start top down. So we'll go with Merrick, who has been doing a lot of crazy automation. Look at this jumbled mess. Oh, he set up this, I think this is auto processing. 1 enrichment chamber to 2 smelters. Yeah, that looks like auto processing to me. And if we come back here, we've got... There we go. This is kind of what I showed off on camera the one time. This is the jumbled mess of what is an ender pearl farm. If you can't follow it, that's alright. You don't have to. Basically, it pulls all the stuff, and they end up here, which is connected to the storage system, so we can export them elsewhere. He's got, what, one redstone, yeah, one ender pearl, just one, or does he get two? I think he has two. Yeah, he has two ender pearls like I do. It's the same setup. Mine is just a lot more compressed now with XNet, but it used to look sort of like this, which is why I can follow that. If you can't, don't worry about it. Here is his ME, Applied Energistics room. I went ahead and I threw these Futura blocks in here just because I think it's cool. I don't know what this is. What's this going to? What's over here? Oh, okay. He's got a void miner. Or, not void miner, a laser. Let's go upstairs, take a look. That's my big high there. Oh, that's right. This is the laggy place. There are the parrots. They're still there. Still there. We set up a energenic generator for him. He's got his fusion crafting, so he's filling the place out. Let's move on down the list. Go to Moon. Oh geez, look at those trophies. Those were not here last time I looked. Look at all the creepers. Oh my. Does he have any other trophies that I don't have? Might just steal one. I think I have them all. I think so. Is there a chicken in there? Oh, no, there's a chicken somewhere. I spend a lot of time here. We go through portals together and just explore various dimensions. This is the sad, but, you know, now desolate home of what used to be the Swordmaster. I don't think downstairs there's anything new. Got the bigger miner. He cleared it up a little. Oh, this is new. Looks like he is going to set up auto crafting here. He just got into Applied Energistics and stopped pooping on the floor. Oh, it looks like he's constantly pooping because it keeps glitching back up. Look at the egg go. It's down, now it's up, now it's down. What's in here? What's he doing? What is this? Is this, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the mechanism, battery, or generator, so it could be either of those two. I am not sure. He's got a giant processing computer. Oh, he's going crazy with that. Let's see. Go up, see what's new up here. I don't think there's much new up here, aside from the giant llama outside his door. He hasn't been on yet, because I recorded that last night, and this is the next day. There's the giant llama. He's got 4 solar panels. Let's see how his energy's doing. I haven't bothered to tell him yet, but he is generating far more power than he is storing, because these are the limiting factor. If he really wants to store more, he needs more. Let's just grab a couple of these, throw them on there. You need something more like that, because it's only 2 connection points, which was not enough. This should be generating almost or around 2 mil, but he was only generating like 1. Anyways, let's move on. Check out some more people. That's Moon, Coconut. He's been doing crazy stuff. I don't think the inside of his base has changed a whole lot. He's got his storage drawers here still. If we go down and just get this elevator out of the way. Actually, let's go down. I don't think it's going to like me pressing both buttons at once. No. Go down. Bye. I stole a bunch of his plastic, because he had a ton, and I didn't, and I needed to make a death machine, which fails. Okay, it's a failure. I'll have to get Merrick back another time. He's got his auto spawning room, and his manual spawning room is over here. But that's not the cool part of his base. The cool part is if we go up, I helped him a little bit with bringing this monument here. So he's got a monument. Is using a space chamber to move it, and then a builder to partially remove some of the liquid, and the sponges to remove some more. But they're still water places. He's got a reactor. The first one blew up, so this is actually his second reactor. It is, it can use a power boost now. It's cool. Cool as in it's cooled off. These things are tricky. If you aren't familiar with them, don't play with them. You run the risk of blowing stuff up. He has flushed out his blood magic altar. Looks pretty cool. What is this? Lava bricks? Magma bricks. We come over here. He's got those void miners. He's flushed out some Botania stuff. Actually, he took some away. Yeah, there used to be a little flower generating thing over here. And then Astral Sorcery. It's over here. Oh, he got into Thaumcraft, it looks. Pretty soon. Oh, he got, yeah. I didn't even get this far in Thaumcraft yet. I totally didn't. Does he have those teleporting thingies? Yes. Maybe. 10 minutes? Possibly. Got a Gaia ring. And apparently a pool of pyrotheum. If we come down here to King's base. Oh, he took down his reactor. He had a reactor here. Oh, did he destroy it? Where'd he put it? Oh, I wonder... They said they were playing with the same reactor, so I wonder if it blew up part of his stuff. Because this is damaged over here too. And his solar is damaged. Yeah, I think they built a draconic reactor and it blew up and destroyed part of his base. Come inside. This base always lags when I try to record it. But hopefully it comes out okay. I don't know. I'll know later. Got a kitchen full of veggies and fruits and stuff. We come downstairs. It's down here. Oh, this is... There's the spawner room I saw before, or what I assumed was going to be a spawner room, and it is. We come over here. This is where he spends most of his time, I've noticed. He's got a ton of... he likes to call it treasure. He likes seeing his treasures on the wall. Can't blame him. Got it. Overpowered enchantment setup. I think you only need 4 of these, but that's alright. We could... Oh, look at this. Auto-crafting. I love auto-crafting so much. Doesn't have much storage room here. Nice to snoop in his computer. Let's see what he's got. Look at it all. Oh, singularities I saw. Back here is the server room. Oh, that's right. He did hook these up. Okay. I helped design this, and this keeps resetting. Why? So this is supposed to be a fan. If you're not familiar with the 3x3 fan, not that it's offset. You can move these with an offset wand. It's supposed to look like that. And every time I see it messed up, I fix it, but there we go. But it keeps messing up, so I don't know if it's every time the server resets or what. It doesn't keep, so I don't think I'll be using those again in the future. Too unreliable. Looks like you can fly out, but you can't. You totally can't. There's a zombie villager. Alright, let's move on to the next person. We're at King's base. He's not been on, they've not been on. Decurte. He's been on, he's been busy. been learning lots of new stuff. So he had a little box shack around here-ish. And this is what it has become. So last time I was here, this pillar part here in the middle, the cylinder, was partially built, wasn't finished. I went ahead and I dumped a boat on his roof. Yeah. So he's got a boat. I got rid of the pirates, so they're not there, but he has a boat. You can move them with space chambers, by the way. You just can't move the beds inside of them, so you have to manually move those if you want to do that. Inside of here, get another generator. I love these things, so I've been helping everyone set one up who wants one. It's like, yeah, I'll help. He's got a slightly different ender pearl farm, so I use rich slag by grinding down clocks. He uses sap and the regular phytogrow using slag, which he gets from smelting iron, usually. Yeah, pulverized iron. Outside, these things annoy me so much, man. I was helping him set this up. These arboreal extractors, they're a pain in the butt. So when you basically, you have to use a naturally grown tree, but the tree must be there before the extractor. So if you're having trouble with it extracting fluid, pick it up and put it back down. That's the best suggestion I can give. He's got a big old tree farm. Looks like a tiny astral setup. But let's go inside and snoop some more while he's AFK. I like teleporting him when he's AFK. Maybe we'll do that. Basic storage drawer with a cable running to his computer, which is upstairs, right over there. A little Botania setup, empowering setup, and an infusion crafting setup. And if we go upstairs, a lot of emptiness, but we got a big old reactor. Not a reactor, energy core. He's got 16, almost 17 billion RF, which is pretty good. This is his main base. He set up also the part around spawn, where we will be setting up the rock. I'm going to fall through the floor. Yep, because he's been making it bigger. There we go. Spoilers for later. We're going to move that, but here is the temple he built. I went ahead and showed him the conversion wand so he could throw in the mossy bricks. He ran out. It's a lot of bricks, okay? A ton of bricks. So he's been setting this up, and this is where we're going to put the rocket down in there. I'm going to have to fix the space chambers for it because we're making our rocket a little bigger than 5x5. We're making it 9x9, so we need 11x11 hole to get out of. So there you have it. If we go down the list, we got Blue's crew. There's a few of them. I'm pretty sure Blue's leader because he's the one that's on all the time. So I've dubbed him the leader. They have a little box. Down here they've got some, oh, here we go, some new machines. Basic powered furnace and stuff. Getting into some mechanism. Capacitor banks, okay, I can appreciate that. And, oh, he's pumping the nether. You can almost tell someone's pumping the nether if they have a magmatic generator. Actually, I do remember helping him set that up too. Let's go out here. He's got a rubber tree farm instead of jungle. This is, I hate to say it, but this is a crazy mess of wiring. Not a fan of the wiring, but it gets results, I guess. And this box is full. I imagine that's going to break something, actually. Yes, it's totally going to break something. And over here, a basic farm. They have a shoebox, which, oh, closed it. There was chickens in there. Yep, they're gone. Chickens are gone. There used to be chickens in there. Used to be a hole there. It's alright. And this little robot has crashed the server because I tried to steal it in an imprisonment tool. So he's just going to sit there. I don't think they did anything with this building since the last I saw. I don't know if I showed you guys this one though. It's just a basic little. I don't know if they call this one the shoebox. No, the shoebox was their little chicken den. That's just a mining tunnel. Basic starter storage. One of the people playing with blue. And I think this person also was playing with blue. Unfinished house. But they got a luggage. Pretty cool. And a black bed. Okay. That's pretty much blue and his crew. What's over here? Oh, that's right. I don't know what they're doing here. There's someone's grave here, though, so I encased it in glass. Because that's what I do. What's this? Nothing. I don't know what they were setting up here. This has been here for a while. It's just been like this, pretty much. So, let's go and check out... So that's blue. We can do one last visit to the trader. Put my ring on just in case. This stays here, there. Welcome back. Here we go. Make sure the trader's still alive. And there he is. Still alive. Yeah, you will be here forever. Move on to Wex, I guess? I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm not a person who is what you would consider decent at pronunciation. For names, I am not sure. I went ahead and... Here you go. See, watch out. We're moving here. Get it? Don't mind us. We're just a little sheepish. Get it? Get it? I love puns. I put those there. And then we got Captain Clucky and his first mate Cluckington. And a cow. And if you check the claim area, it says Yui was here. It is a basic base. It's got some well, it's got a smelter and a horse. The horse I keep moving around. And a chest. No, move out of the way so I can snoop in the chest. And the crates. Oh, look at all that dirt. And there's the mining shaft, which is... It's a one-way trip if you go down. So, don't go down. But there you have it. I think that's everyone. Let's double-check the list. Going down. Here, we'll go back to my base real quick and do a quick overview. Because I don't know if you've seen everything here. Up in the sky here, I've got 5 solar panels. You can share the edge just to save on resources. I upgraded the reactor, not the reactor, the energy core to tier 8. It is almost 2.5 trillion, which is good. Somebody is setting up a personal nano beacon here. Who's doing this? Jojo. Here's my nano beacon. It's got a bunch of random stuff in it. And if we go down, the outside, it hasn't changed much. I did make the guns functional-ish. I think I showed that before, but they're almost out of ammo. Go in. I didn't show you, but I did blow a huge hole in my roof a long time ago. Yep. Here are the golems. What's he doing over here? These are the machines I just set up. Down here. Here we go. I added one of these guys. That's about it. Some IC2 stuff. There's my infusion crafting setup. I've automated, what do you call it, awakened draconium using basically a piece of cobble. So I put materials in here plus a piece of cobblestone. And then I check the outputs. If the crate has a piece of cobble and the crafter has awakened draconium, they set white and red for their colors. and that'll tell them to, oh, extract, white and red. So extract and insert into the thing, so that way it can craft indefinitely. Down under here, I don't know if I've shown this off. Oh, I don't want to be on that. Goodbye. This is where I do a lot of my, you know, devious stuff. Got my various teleporters to people's bases. Got my void miner. We've got the disabled spawn room. Over here was where we constructed the giant llama. There's still a torch there. Let's grab this. And here we go. I don't know if I'll have time to get Merrick this series, so I'll probably get him another time. But back here is the death machine. This has taught me quite a bit about industrial craft. Mainly, okay, so here you go. Here's a quick breakdown for you from what I've learned. And this explanation might be totally wrong, so, you know, take it as it is. Cables in industrial craft are not the same as, say, let's go with a conduit. Conduit and an HV wire. Nah, just give me the one that's already crafted. Here we go. Alright. So, this one can take 20,000, pretty much RF, a tick. This one says 2,400 EU a tick. Which, that is a lie. So, these machines, or industrial craft machines, output, they have tiers. So if it's a generator or a power storage, it has an output, or a transformer, it has an output. These MFSUs have an output of 2,400, it's the 2,000 one, it's this one, 2,048, there you go. But that is not a limit, basically. So you would think that 2 of these would burn the wire out, which is not the case. They are more like packets, and each packet must be lower than the maximum wire thing. So sending 1 packet of 2,048 EU is not the same as sending 2,048 packets of 1 EU. And if that doesn't make sense, then sorry, but so think of it, or we'll just say 2,500. So if it's 2,000 EU, it can fit in there. If it is 4 packets of 500, it can fit in there. But as soon as you go to 5 packets of 500, you would normally get limited on conduits. In IC2, that's not the case. So I've got 400 of these, which means whatever that is, 800. It's a lot. Okay. 400 times 2,048. You think this would blow up because it can't handle that much, but it's packets, okay? So look how fast it produces. It produces UU matter pretty quick when each of these requires like 10 mil or something stupid. Which is also how the death machine works, because if you come in here, this is regular HV wire, so if you get too close, that's what happens. Turn that off. It hurts a lot. So if you're wearing quantum armor, it'll kill you. If you're wearing draconic armor, I can't find a way to bypass that half a heart condition. Like, I can technically stand in there forever, and I've done it for a while, until my power runs out, which is going to be a while. So there you go. That's the server tour. Let's get out of here. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to head over to... where is it? This rocket pad. And I'm going to fall through the floor. And we're going to set up our rocket. And fix it all up. And then I'll bring you back. So, see you in a moment. Alright, and we're back. Someone's jumping with excitement. That's what that is. So, we cleared it up. The rocket is no longer outside. So, here's what you're going to need. Before we continue, you're going to need an engine. In our case, since we built such a big rocket, we needed the advanced engines, and they're fun. Alloys, yay! You're going to need a planet ID chip, a linker. You're going to need this one, a guidance computer. You're going to need a what's it called? Fuel Fueling station. Let's just head down. You know what? Let's head down. Come on over here. Down. Alright, so here's our rocket. Nice and big. Lovely. Here's what you're going to need. You need your assembling machine. This is slow. Okay, this is trial and error. I don't know a great way to do this. Throw on one engine onto your craft. You need these tanks as well. And once you build it, you also need a seat. We have seats in the inside there. They look like carpet. Okay, they're carpet. It's just, it's 3 wool. It's basically carpet. So the requirements are the seat, if you want to fly there. There's a guidance computer. Can we see it? Right there, inside. You need a guidance computer. You need a seat. You need at least 1 engine. And probably about 5 fuel tanks. Then what you do is you come over here and you hit scan. Alright. This will set up the thing. It'll come down very slowly. The more blocks you have, the slower it goes. That's just the way it is. So while that's going, I'm going to grab a conduit here. I've got that ender tank where we were exporting the rocket fuel. It is going into this black hole tank. We're going to pipe that over to this fueling station. Extract. There we go. And what we do with this is we take our linker and we sneak right click this. And after we build the rocket, we will be able to link the rocket to the fueling station so it can get fuel. Now the setup for this is you need launch pads. And the rocket needs to be on the launch pads. And you need the structure tower. And it needs to connect to the side of it. It doesn't have to be in the middle. This is just where I chose to put it. But down here, it has to be starting at the same level. All the way to the height of your rocket. There is a maximum height limit. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. There is also a maximum size for the rocket. Width and depth, or whatever you want to call it. Length, width. So I don't know what those are, but make sure you don't make it too big, because the bigger you make it, the more engines you need. And in our case, we couldn't even lift off with 12 regular engines, so I made 4 advanced ones. And as you can see, my thrust is now 250 newtons versus the weight of 204. Our fuel is above the bar, so we're good, and acceleration's above, so basically you need to meet these numbers. They need to hit the bar or higher, and then it'll say clear for liftoff. So after you scan it, you build it. Okay, it'll go through the process again. This time it is building. This should, I think it takes the same amount of time. I don't know. Yeah, it looks pretty slow. Oh, I forgot. So while this is going, you need a spacesuit. Oh no, I forgot the other part. Alright, you know what? We need to be right back a minute, because I need, what's it called here? It is a space... No, suit? There you go, suit workstation. Actually, I have that. That stuff I have. Crafting table, suit workstation. We need this. This can go down over here. Does not need power, but we do need tanks. These guys. Not the rocket fuel. Right here. Low pressure tank. Sure. Rolling machine. It is... Oh, I need to make a rolling machine. Okay. Well, I'm going to go make a rolling machine. I'm going to make some of these oxygen tanks. You can hold, I believe it is 3 of them. Space. Yeah, space suit. Let's see here. Let's grab a chest. It goes in the chest. 2. You can have 2. So make 2. Don't make more. It's useless. So I'll be back in a second once I get the oxygen for us. The easiest way to get oxygen, it's probably just going to be another separator. Take the energy out of it. Although we can use mechanism oxygen, I think. No, it's nuclear craft. We can use nuclear craft one. So we can make an electrolyzer here for a single block and just do water, and we'll get some oxygen. So I'll probably do that instead and just get rid of the other one. So I'll be back in a second. Let me get all these parts together. That way we don't run too terribly long, which we already are. All right, I got the stuff. All right, so I'm using this electrolyzer. You can just as well use the advanced rocketry electrolyzer, except that one's a multi-block, so I'm just doing this one. And then in here, I just click out the non-oxygen stuff because I don't care about it. Now you need a charge pad. You need 2, but since there's 2 of us, I have 4 tanks. You need your spacesuit. You need your linker and your planet ID chip. So the rocket has been made. We can't actually walk into it, which, you know, it's a shame, but we can right click on it. What we can do is take the linker, put it on the fueling station, and then right click. There we go. And so if we check in here, in here, somewhere, is it going down? No. Build complete. Why is it being difficult? I don't know. Anyways, to charge your tanks, just step on it. Step on it. Put it in. Oh, just put it in. Okay. It's changed. So we're just going to put in these oxygen tanks. Used to be able to step on it. I'm going to toss... Oh, it's when it's in your suit, I believe. You step on it. So I'm going to give him a couple of these. What we're going to do is we're going to open this up. He's going first. You put it in the chest piece. Then I'm going to do the same. And then put it on. And there we go. So at the bottom right above the food, you will see an oxygen bar. And you can see the tanks in the top left corner. So now all we have to do is hop on. Oh wait, no. No. I'm stuck in here probably, aren't I? Where am I? Oh, I'm way up top. Okay. Give me... It's not safe. I'm not gonna fall. Go down. Yeah, sure. Okay, I need to sneak right click this. I need to go in the guidance computer, give it the planet ID chip. Sneak right click again. We're going to select destination. And we're going to the moon. Sure. Fuel. Fuel didn't work. Why? Why are you not working? Oh, you need power. How about now? There it goes. You going down? There we go. Alright, so sneak right click. The fuel is filling up. It is slow, so I will be back in a moment once it is totally full to the top. Alright, and we're back. Sneak right click the rocket, and it's full of fuel. That's what we need. Off the pad. Let's go. Alright, so right click, it'll hop us in. Make sure destination is set to wherever. And then we're going to do it. The hatch. Oh, and the rocket. We're good. Good. We're all set. What you doing? Oh, right. Give it a second. There it goes. Open the door into the night sky. Minor details. All right. Let's do it. We're launching. So, like I said, this is going to be the last episode of this series. So, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. And if you came on and enjoyed, I hope you had fun playing with us. We're going to move on. Let's, oh, that's a horrible... There, that's... It's so hard to see. Can I zoom out? No. Can you zoom out on F5? I think I just pressed shift. Don't press shift. I think I did. Oh, I may have broken it. Oh, it's so glitchy. I can't see anything. Oh, and there we go. Well, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.